It's an honor to be here with everyday heroes, men and women who are committed to protecting the public safety and the common good. When I got the invitation from Pat to come here today, I wanted to be here with our firefighters from across Illinois. As you may have heard, right now this morning in New York, there was a terrible fire in an apartment building, and our firefighters there are battling that right now, saving lives and trying to protect the public safety there. So wherever you are in America, I think all of us go to bed at night and go through every day knowing that our lives are protected by men and women just like right here, that understand the ethic of service, that service to others is the rent we pay for our place on God's earth. And our firefighters have more than paid their rent in service. And I think it's very important that all of us in Illinois, the family of Illinois, 13 million people live in our state. That's a big state. We're the 5th largest in the country. We owe you a permanent debt of gratitude for making sure that you protect us, protect property, make sure that every day there's someone out there protecting us. And I think it's very, very important that we acknowledge that every day. And as governor of our state, it's an honor and a privilege to be governor, and it's an honor and a privilege to be here today at your convention. Now, I also think it's very important that the firefighters of Illinois have, as long as I've known you, worked together with all of us to make sure that we have an opportunity to teach people the use of CPR and the use of AEDs, automated external defibrillators. It's really, really important that all of us as a society understand how important these opportunities are to save lives. There's a passage in Scripture that says if you save one life, you save the whole world. And firefighters here, many of you, as EMS as well, have been there on firsthand and saved lives with the use of CPR or AEDs. And so it's really important that we engage our whole population. And we had a tragedy that occurred in our state some years ago, a few years ago. A young high school girl was participating in a drill team at her school. She had a sudden cardiac arrest. And every year in America, there are literally tens of thousands of people, young and old, who suffer sudden cardiac arrest. Now, we know the use of an AED or CPR can help that person who is suffering from that at that moment. But there has to be proper training in the use of CPR and AEDs in order to save lives and help people who are undergoing sudden cardiac arrest. When I became lieutenant governor and got sworn in 2003, we made it a mission to make AEDs as common as fire extinguishers all over Illinois. We've made progress in that. We still have more to do. But it's amazing how many saves have occurred just in this past decade by people all over our state who understood firsthand how important it is to be able to use an AED and save a life. Now, a young girl lost her life because at her high school, the students didn't know how to use that AED. And for 13 minutes, they had to wait until emergency medical service arrived to begin to use that process, and it was too late. Now, that was a tragedy, and there are no words in the English language or any language to relieve the pain of parents who lost their son or daughter in a situation like that. And it's very, very difficult. I think all of us who have children know we don't want our children to die before us. We understand firsthand how important it is to make sure their lives, their future is bright. But after that tragedy, a family in Illinois, consumed with grief, no doubt about it, but understood there is a mission that all of us have on this earth to do something positive to help others and have that ethic of service. And we want more people to understand in Illinois how important this mission is. This is a vocation. This is a life-saving mission. And it's so important that our high school students, when I sign that law, be taught beginning this fall all about CPR and AED in their health classes, phys ed classes, whatever it might be. But they graduate from high school with the knowledge that they can help save a life. There's no more important thing in life than saving another's life. And I think today we honor the Laman family. I also want to salute the sponsors of this bill. Dan Burke, who is the original sponsor of the law that required AEDs to be put in physical fitness facilities across Illinois. Whether you're Democrat or Republican, there's all of us are committed, whatever party, to this mission of teaching all of our students the importance of CPR, AEDs, making sure that we are knowledgeable about this. We've got to keep on pushing across our state. We want to be the #1 state in the union when it comes to saving lives with AEDs and CPR. Okay, Lawrence law is now the law of the land of Lincoln.